Today I'm going to share with you, as we're approaching 2023, how you can double your business, double your GCI for the next 12 months. Hi, my name is Mruwat, and I'm with eXp Realty, where I've coached and trained thousands of real estate agents all over the world. And I want to share with you the 5 simple things that you can start doing every single day to ensure that 12 months from now, you've not only doubled your production, but you've doubled your gross commission income. So first, we're going to start with protecting your time. Time is out of the essence. And ultimately, as you've probably heard me say before, we all have the same 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And so it's really important to protect your time. And what I mean by that is it is easy as a real estate agent to stay busy. There's a lot of different things that we can do, but ultimately there's a difference between doing income producing activities and the things that are going to give you the ultimate return in your business and staying busy. And a lot of times, especially for those of us that may work from a home office, it's easy to get distracted with things at home like laundry and dishes and other things that need to be done. So one of the techniques that I've always used is I get everything completed in the home first thing in the morning before 8 o'clock. And that way I really start the day with all of the other tasks complete, and it's not going to mentally bog me down throughout the day. And then what happens is, as you get those complete, you feel like you've already conquered the day. You really want to get the most boring tasks done first, and that way it's not mentally draining you throughout the entire day, and you can really focus on your prospecting time after you've completed those tasks. So first, we're going to make our bed, get the house ready, get all the little tedious things done, and then we're going to focus on your power hour. And so that is going to be dedicated prospecting time every single day that's uninterrupted. And ideally, you're putting and setting your appointments in the afternoon. So the morning, we're getting all the other tedious tasks done, we're getting the boring tasks done, and we're getting our prospecting done, and we're setting the appointments in the afternoon. So make sure you're protecting your time, you're not letting everyone consume it, and you're really setting that expectation for everyone around you, whether that be other team members or your buyers and your sellers. I was actually talking to one of our partners, our agent partners, earlier today, and she's like, I'm really good at keeping myself busy. I'm helping all these other real estate agents, but I'm not focusing on my own business. And that's one of the conversations that we had. I said, you have to set that expectation up front and really, make sure that they're understanding what those boundaries and limitations are. And then number 2 is going to be consistently prospecting. And as I've said many times before, a lot of real estate agents are focusing on branding and marketing, and that's like throwing something at the wall and then hoping it sticks, when in reality, those are all great things and things that we should be focusing on, but 80% of the time we should be focusing on prospecting. And prospecting is getting on the phone, getting outside, and meeting people face to face, over the phone, belly to belly, and having conversations, because ultimately we are in real estate, we are in sales, and you can't be a secret agent. So you've got to be having those conversations. I actually just got off the phone with another real estate agent that is having a little bit of challenges in the real estate business, and he said, I don't like to make calls. And ultimately, I don't know anybody that truly likes or enjoys cold calling, but the best of the best top producers in the industry understand the importance of prospecting consistently every single day, because ultimately that's where you're going to control the outcome and you're going to double your GCI and hit and crush your goals next year. Number 3 is focus on your IPAs. These are your income producing activities. Everything else can wait. So make sure that you're starting the day and you're working on your income producing activities first, because ultimately that's going to be what's going to give you the best return. And then if you can delegate all the other tasks, maybe you have an assistant or a virtual assistant or a transaction coordinator or what have you, but if you can delegate all the other tasks and just focus on what is working, what's going to lead generate, what's going to bring back an income producing activity for you and your business. I was talking to a young realtor earlier today. I was actually interviewing him. Only been in the industry for about 2.5 years. He's closed out 13 million this year, expecting to do about 20 million in sales next year. And I asked him, what has been the secret sauce to your success? And it's been focusing on Facebook advertising, focusing on lead generating, and then delegating and having his assistant do everything else. And so he's really honed in on focusing on his IPAs, his income producing activities. Number 4 is doubling down on your lead generation. I think now more than ever with the market shift and going into 2023, and of course there's some uncertainty in the market, which could also lead to opportunity depending on how you look at it. Now more than ever, it's really important to double down on your lead generating. And so if you've taken my business planning clinic, I always talk about having 4 lead generation buckets. These are 4 lead generation things that you do consistently to grow your business. And maybe one of those is calling expireds, and another one is open houses or Facebook advertising, whatever it may be. But what we don't want to do is have too many lead generation buckets where we get distracted and we don't know what to focus on. So I would definitely recommend having 4. If you're a newer agent and you don't have any yet, you could definitely introduce 1 per quarter. But now is the time to be doubling down on your lead generating and prospecting as much as possible. Because like I said, some may look as a market shift as a negative thing, while others are going to look at it as opportunity, and those are the ones that are going to double their GCI next year. Last but not least is number 5. Now more than ever, it's time to lead with value. Become an agent that leads with value and not just asking to take. You want to give. And the reality is, unfortunately, there's a lot of scripts out there. There's a lot of old-fashioned techniques as far as training that is just always asking for the take, asking for the business and what's in it for the agent. In reality, we have to build relationships. And I think Grant Cardone says it best. The difference between a contact and a contract is the R, and that stands for relationship. So the more that you can give to your community and give to your sphere and give to your past clients, whether it's physically giving them something or just being a source, a knowledge base, or just being a resource, then they're going to think about you when it comes time to buy or sell their home or refer to somebody else. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe as we're dropping new content every single week. I appreciate you for joining us, and I hope you crush your goals in 2023.